It's Thursday. Payday is Friday. You've got $12 in your bank account. You need gas to get to work. You need groceries. You're checking your account every hour, hoping somehow the number changed. This is the cycle. Every 2 weeks, the same panic. You get paid, the money disappears, and by the next Thursday, you're broke again. I lived this exact nightmare for 3 years. Then I discovered one simple habit that broke the cycle completely. Within 2 months, I stopped being broke before payday. Today, I'm showing you exactly what that habit is and how to implement it, starting with your very next paycheck. If you want simple, practical tips like this, tips that actually work for real people, hit that like button and subscribe to Liberty Money. We drop new videos every single day to help you get out of the money struggle and start building real wealth. Let's go. 1. Why you're always broke before payday, the real problem. Let me tell you why this keeps happening. It's not because you don't make enough money. It's not because you're irresponsible. It's because you're treating your paycheck like one big lump of money instead of allocating it the second it hits your account. When you get paid, what do? You pay your rent or mortgage. You pay some bills. You buy groceries. You put gas in your car. Then you see what's left and think, okay, I've got $400 until next payday. But you don't have a plan for that $400. So what happens? Monday, you spend $50 eating out because you're tired. Tuesday, you need an oil change. There goes $80. Wednesday, your friend invites you out. Another $60. By Thursday, that $400 is gone, and you have no idea where it went. This is personal finance management failure at the most basic level. This isn't budgeting. This is just spending until the money runs out. This is money management without a system. When you're learning financial literacy, the first lesson is this: money without a job disappears. This is debt management that never starts because you can't even make it to the next paycheck. This is financial planning that doesn't exist. You need a system. Think about your last paycheck. Did you have a plan for every dollar, or did you just spend until it was gone? 2. The one habit that changes everything: pay yourself first. Here's the habit that saved me. The second my paycheck hits my account, before I pay a single bill, before I buy anything, I move money into 3 separate accounts. Count 1, savings. Count 2, bills. Count 3, spending. This is called paying yourself first, and it's the most powerful personal budget habit you can build. Here's exactly how it works. Let's say you get paid $2,000 every 2 weeks. The moment that money hits your checking account, you immediately transfer $200 to savings, $1,200 to your bills account, and leave $600 in your spending account. Now here's the magic. You pretend that $200 doesn't exist. It's gone. You can't see it because it's in a separate savings account, ideally at a different bank. The $1,200 in your bills account is also untouchable. That's for rent, utilities, car payment, insurance. The only money you can spend freely is the $600 in your spending account. When that's gone, you stop spending. This is financial education that actually works. This is saving money automatically because it happens before you can talk yourself out of it. This is budgeting for beginners that's simple enough to actually follow. This is money management that removes temptation by making saved money invisible. Could you set up 3 separate accounts this week? One for savings, one for bills, one for spending? Most banks let you do this for free. 3. How to calculate your 3 numbers. Make it personal. You can't just randomly pick numbers for your 3 accounts. You need to calculate them based on your real income and expenses. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Figure out your take-home pay per paycheck. If you get paid bi-weekly, that's your check amount after taxes. Step 2. Calculate your essential monthly expenses: rent, utilities, car payment, insurance, minimum debt payments, groceries, gas. Divide that number by 2 or by 4 if you're paid weekly. That's your bills account number. Step 3. Decide on your savings percentage. If you're just starting, aim for 10% of each paycheck. If that's too much, start with 5%. The key is consistency, not perfection. Step 4. Whatever's left is your spending money. Let me give you a real example. You make $2,400 per paycheck. Your essential monthly expenses are $2,800. Grab a calculator right now. What are your 3 numbers based on your real income and expenses? 4. Automate it so you can't fail. Remove willpower. Here's the part most people skip, and it's why they fail. You need to automate this habit. If you have to manually transfer money every payday, you'll eventually forget, or you'll talk yourself out of it, or life will get busy. Set up automatic transfers the day after your paycheck hits. Most banks let you schedule recurring transfers. Set it up once, and it runs forever without you thinking about it. Here's what I did. My paycheck hits my checking account every other Friday. On Saturday morning at 6 a.m., my bank automatically moves $200 to my savings account at a different bank, $1,200 to my bills account, and the rest stays in my spending account. I never see the full paycheck. By the time I wake up on Saturday, my money is already allocated. This is money management on autopilot. This is personal budget automation that prevents mistakes. This is financial literacy that recognizes humans are bad at willpower but good at systems. This is saving money without thinking about it. This is budgeting for beginners that removes the hardest part, the decision. Once it's automated, you can't mess it up. Could you set up automatic transfers today? Even if it's just $50 to savings, start the automation habit now. 5. What to do when you run out of spending money. Here's the rule that makes this system work. Your spending account hits zero. You stop spending. Period. No dipping into your bills account. No touching your savings. You eat ramen for 3 days. You say no to going out. You find free entertainment. This sounds harsh, but it's the only way the system works. If you let yourself raid your savings or bills account whenever you run out of spending money, you're back to square one. This is where financial planning meets discipline. This is where personal finance management requires you to be uncomfortable for a few days instead of broke for decades. When I first started this system, I ran out of spending money on day 10 of a 14-day pay period. I had 4 days with no money. I ate pasta and canned beans. I stayed home. I didn't go out. It sucked. But you know what happened? The next pay period, I was more careful. I made my spending money last 12 days. Then 14. Then, I had money left over. This is debt management that teaches you restraint through consequences, not lectures. This is money management that's real. This is budgeting that forces you to learn your limits. Can you commit to the rule? When spending money is gone, spending stops. No exceptions. Can you do that? 6. Why this habit breaks the broke before payday cycle? Here's why this one habit is so powerful. First, you're saving automatically, which means you're building an emergency fund, even while you're struggling. Second, your bills are protected because that money is separated and untouchable. Third, you have clarity. You know exactly how much you can spend without doing math every day. Fourth, you learn to live within your means because the system forces you to. Within 2 months of starting this habit, I stopped being broke before payday. Why? Because I had $400 in savings, which meant a $50 emergency didn't destroy me. I had my bills covered, which meant I wasn't scrambling to pay rent. I knew my spending limit, which meant I stopped mindlessly spending. This is personal budget transformation. This is financial planning that actually sticks. This is saving money that compounds over time. This is budgeting for beginners that becomes advanced money management. This is financial literacy that changes your life. 1 habit. 3 accounts. Automatic transfers. That's all it takes to stop being broke before payday forever. Can you see yourself doing this with your next paycheck? Can you imagine not panicking on the Thursday before payday? Look, being broke before payday is exhausting. It's stressful. It's embarrassing. But you're not stuck there. You can break the cycle with one simple habit. Pay yourself first. Split your money into 3 accounts, automate the transfers, and stick to your spending limit. That's it. That's the system. I went from having $12 in my account every Thursday to having $400 in savings. All my bills covered, and zero panic. You can do the same thing. It won't be easy the first month. You might run out of spending money early. But you'll learn. You'll adjust. And within 2 or 3 months, you'll wonder how you ever lived without this system. Start with your next paycheck. Set up the accounts. Calculate your numbers. Automate the transfers. Follow the rule. You've got this. Tell me in the comments, are you broke before payday right now? And are you ready to try this 3-account system with your next paycheck? Let's support each other. And if this video gave you a real solution to the broke before payday problem, hit like and subscribe to Liberty Money. We're dropping new content every single day to help you stop living paycheck to paycheck, build financial literacy, and build real wealth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.